Okay, hi everyone. My name is Annabelle, and you probably know me from all the Sunday school videos, but over the summer, I've also been a part of the team that's getting our brand new church app up and running. So today, I'm finally going to share this app to you guys and introduce it to you, and also give a quick tutorial on everything you can do with it. So this is really exciting. Let's start from the very top with getting the app. So first, I'm just going to share my screen to my phone so we can all see what I'm doing. Okay, so again, starting from the very top, where can you get this app? So we're all going to go to the App Store, okay? And all I'm going to do is search up Church app. And we want the one that says Church app-Tithely. Okay, so this one right here, the one with the blue icon, I'm just going to go ahead and click download and give it a few seconds to download. And I should be able to see it on my home screen as well. Okay, so now that it's downloaded, we can open it up. So I'm going to open it up and then connect with my church. I'm going to search up Carisdale Presbyterian Church. Okay, and then this should pop up here. This is our church, KPC. I'm going to click into it. And this is what I see when I first open up the page, right? So let's go through everything here. Before I touch anything else, first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to go to the bottom right-hand corner. We see an icon with 3 lines. It says more. I'm going to click into that. And I'm going to click account. So connecting with my Tithely account, this app is very personalized to just your own preferences. So I am going to log into my account. If you don't have an account, you would just click sign up instead, and you need an email to sign up, but I already have an account, so I'm just going to go ahead and log in. Okay, beautiful. Now that I'm logged in, we can go through everything here. So I'm going to go back to the home page, and the home page is located with a very handy button on the bottom left-hand corner. It has a house icon and it just says home. So we're going to be using this button a lot today. So first up, at the top of the page, big and yellow, you see a news feed. So let's click into news feed. I'm just going to click into it. So we see a succession of different posts. This is the place to go to for all general updates, like the most recent sermons, announcements, messages, and so forth, okay? Think of this kind of like the Facebook page of this app for our church, okay? So now let's go back home, which again we accessed from the bottom left-hand corner. After that, let's click on sermon. So sermon is this pink icon over here. So this page is actually linked to the KPC's YouTube page. So from here, you can access any sermon or any Sunday school video we upload. And these videos are also ordered by chronological order, meaning that the ones near the top are the most recent ones published, right? We see this is this past week's sermon, No Longer Strangers. If we click into it, we can watch it directly from here, right? Now let's go home again, click the home button and click on pray. Okay, so this is a virtual prayer wall where you can actually see members' prayer requests and even add your own. So to add your own, just look towards the upper right-hand corner, you click add, and then you can title and detail your prayer request, right? You can type here. So that is how that works. And when you press, after you finish typing, just type something random. If you press send, it will be published to this wall and everyone will be able to see it, right? So let's publish one right now, actually, for a safe church reopening for in-person services. So I'm just going to title it Safe Church Reopening. Okay, my name, it automatically fills it in with my account name, which is Annabelle Liao. And I'm just going to say pray for safe return to in-person church services. Okay, and then I'm going to hit send. As you can see, my prayer request will be posted once it has been approved by a moderator. So anything that comes through here will be approved and it will be published to our church prayer wall. So this is a prayer request that is already existing, as you can see, published on June 7th by Richard Watson. And when you click into it, you can see that this is Richard's prayer for Indigenous people. And you can also click commit to pray to let other people know that you're praying for this. You can even comment on their prayer request at the bottom here, right? So now let's return to the home page. Next up, we have Bible. Okay. So this is just one cool way to access the Bible and have the entire Bible at your fingertips wherever you go. Right now, we are on chapter 1 of the book of John, but if you would like to click into a different book or passage, simply go to the top of this page. Okay, click this John 1. And you can see that you can select any book or any chapter you like. So, for example, Galatians, and we want chapter 3. Now we are in Galatians chapter 3, and we can read through it, right? So this is pretty cool, but let's go back to the home page. So again, bottom left-hand corner, house icon. Let's click on About now, okay? So this is the place to access some contact info. You can see that there's the church name and address, as well as a map of its location, right? That you can move around. At the bottom, you can even directly call the church from here if you press call and then press their number at the bottom, but we're not going to call them right now. If you click into times, which is located next to call, you can see what time our services are at. So you can see here, Sunday worship at 10 to 11 a.m., right? And of course, let's go back. If you click on the website icon, it just redirects you to our church website online, right? But let's go back to the home page again. Now I want to redirect your attention towards the lower right-hand corner. So this is where there is an icon with 3 lines and it says more underneath. So on your very right-hand side, at the bottom, it has most of the pages found on the homepage as well. There is also another one called Events that can also be pretty helpful. Okay, so when you click into it, you can see a list of events that are hosted by KPC or they're just church related. Right now, we have an event listing for Camp Douglas, which will be running from Monday, July 19th to the 23rd, as you can see here. So let's go back to events. So now throughout our entire time on this app, you can also see that besides the 3 lines on the bottom right-hand corner, the same icon can be found on the upper left-hand corner, right? So let's click into this one now on the upper left-hand corner, 3 lines. When you click into it, you see a new window pop up with a different set of functions that you can do. So first off on the list is account, and this is where you go to personalize your presence on this app. So let's just go very quickly, click account, right? Let's start off with the basics. So to set a profile picture, just click the small camera icon at the top of the page. Okay, and then this will direct you to a camera, so just press the camera here to turn it around. You can snap a picture of yourself really quickly. Okay, and then you can move it around to your preferred angle. You press done, and now you have a profile picture, which is pretty cool. So underneath your profile picture is a quick give button, which is one way to access offerings and donations in the church, but we'll learn more about that later. Below is my details, and this is where you can really edit your personal info. So here you can link your email, your phone number. So you can see here, I can add a phone number here if I want. You can add your age, address, other things like that. But let's go back first, and underneath my details, we see a giving history, okay? So giving history is like a record collection of when you gave money to the church, which can be helpful for future reference, right? To have it all gathered in one place. But let's close this page for now. And again, click on the upper left-hand corner, right? So the same icon with 3 lines. Next on the list under account is inbox. And this is the same thing as your email inbox, basically, which is where all your mail or messages go to. So you can see here in my inbox, I have the reminders for time for worship, which is just a feature I set for everyone that will actually send a notification to your phone every Sunday morning to remind you that you can tune into our Sunday service. Okay, so these are all the reminders that are sent before each service. Okay, so let's go back to inbox. And again, click on the icon with 3 lines in the upper left-hand corner, which I just did. And next on our list under inbox is settings. So this is a super helpful feature and really customizable to show you how you want to participate in the church, right? You can see at the top, it says notification settings. And when you click into it, there's something called general notifications or push notifications. When you see that the bar is green, that means it is on and it has been enabled. So push notifications are what I talked about briefly a few seconds ago with the general reminders for Sunday worship and things like that in our inbox. So if our push notifications are on, that means I will be receiving these messages and reminders. Okay, now notifications underneath that are the group notifications, right? And these are specific groups in the church you can join to receive these specific notifications as well. So for example, if I want to join the Sunday school group and receive Sunday school related reminders, I will simply click on the gray bar next to Sunday school to make it green, right? And when it turns green, it means I have joined this group. And if any announcements go out related to Sunday school, I will be receiving them on my end. So right now we have a coffee hour volunteers group, a greeters team, and a Sunday school group. And you can join as many as you want, right? I can join them all if I want. So that kind of sums up our notification settings. So let's click on the arrow on the upper left-hand corner to go back. Okay, so the 3 features below this, rate our app, email us, and contact support, they're more related to Tithely itself and not KPC. So we don't have to really worry about these ones for now. So let's go back to the home page, which is again in the bottom left-hand corner, right? This handy dandy house button. The last thing I would like to teach you all today is how to give and how to do offerings over this app. So I know this has been highly requested and a common question, so let's get into it, okay? You can see this purple icon here, a hand holding a heart that says give. Let's all click into it. Okay, so this app is really convenient for virtual giving, easy to follow directions as you can see. So first off, all you have to do is enter the amount you want to give. Click click the row of zeros at the top of the page. And then this will allow you to enter a monetary value you would like to give to the church. Okay, so when you're finished, you just click done on the right hand side. And then underneath the number, it says 2. And right now, it just says to KPC General Offering, which is our default, but you can change this as well. So all I have to do is click KPC General Offering, and you can see that a list of different funds you can choose from will pop up. So currently, there's the KPC General Offering. We have the Sessions Fund, Presbyterian Sharing, and PWSND. Okay, so when you're finished choosing your fund, just press done on the right hand side, and below the fund name there is a small button that says Reoccurring Giving. Okay, now this is a button that allows you to set up an automatic regular schedule of giving, so you don't have to input all of this info again if you don't want to. So let's say we do choose Recurring Giving and click this button. Now we can choose whether to give every week, every 2 weeks, every month, etc. And we do that by, again, just clicking it and having a list pop up. You can also choose which day of the week you give on, which is another cool feature. So just click on the Monday, which is the default, and you can scroll through any day of the week. Okay, and underneath that is just where you input your financial and personal information, like your first and last name, your address, your email, your card number, etc., right? If you scroll even more all the way to the bottom, another option that says cover fees. So since we're giving through the app Tithely, Tithely takes a very small percentage of your offering as processing fees. So this just means that if you click cover fees, you will compensate for that small percentage so that KPC will still receive the full amount you choose to give. There's also a Remember Me function that just allows Tithely to store your info so that you don't have to enter it all over again if you don't want. So that's something you can do if you choose to. After we're done with the giving function, just look at the really upper left-hand corner. So all the way at the top, you can see Church App written in very tiny letters. So we're just going to click that, and that takes us back to our home page. So hopefully this was a pretty comprehensive first look at our KPC Church App, and hopefully you all learned something. Thank you for listening today, and if you have any more questions or concerns, feel free to reach out, and I look forward to seeing all of you guys on this app. Bye! Thank you for coming, and we hope to see you again soon.